In this video, we're going to take a look at the all-new Ross Animas fly reel. So this is the updated version to the older Animas reel, which, let's face it, wasn't super sexy. While it was extremely functional, guides loved it, it was very bomb-proof, there was nothing wrong with it, except for, she just wasn't very pretty. Well, that is fixed now. The Animas is back, and she is now sexy. So you can see they've gone in and ported out a lot more of the material on this new Animas reel. They even ported out some of the material on the reel foot, so that's kind of neat. So they've really taken a lot of time to go in and really do some extra porting, which is really the hard part to making a reel. And you can see here they even went in and engraved or ported out a little bit of a Colorado logo with some mountains there, so kind of a neat little touch. Same with the drag knob. It's also metal and machined and engraved. So pretty easy to get the spool off, a little different than some of the old Ross reels, so it's maintenance-free and easy spool removal. You simply just push the spool off the frame and it comes apart. So what you have is a composite and stainless steel drag system in there, so very durable and kind of time-tested and time-proven design. You can also switch from left to right-hand retrieve pretty easily. You just back off those knobs and move the cap to the right-hand retrieve section there, and then tighten those screws back down. Very nice porting and design. They also have, I think that's like a micarta handle, so it's kind of like this canvas material. Also a neat touch. They could have just put a plastic knob on there like all the other reel companies out there, but Ross is really trying to set themselves apart and go to just kind of this classy, really high-end design, and they added that micarta handle, which I think is a really neat touch. This is also a large arbor. You can see here that that arbor is pretty big, and it also has a little bit of a different shape than other arbors out there. It kind of has this sweeping curve right there, which I'm assuming makes it easier to stack and control how your line stacks and winds onto your reel, and that way it doesn't get bunched up. So I'm assuming it's kind of pushing it all down into the deeper portion of that reel, nicely stacking it and making it easier for you to level wind your reel and keep it from bunching up. You can see here the frame, also extremely ported and machined. They even kind of shaved those sides there, where a lot of the other reels, that's kind of like square almost, where they kind of really removed as much of the material as they could. So like I said, very sexy reel compared to a lot of the other reels out there. Put the spool back on, do just as I did there. You just slam it back on, push it on. Really, there's very little maintenance and very little you have to do with this reel. Also has a really nice sound. I'll hold it up to the mic here. It's not a real obnoxious, clicky sound. It's a very subtle, almost kind of like a Rolex or really nice watch kind of sound to it. So the drag is a little bit louder as you click off the drag. So I'm assuming they made it a little louder going that way, because when you get on a fish, you really want to hear that reel scream. So it's not obnoxious when you're doing the everyday reel, but then as soon as the drag engages, it's a little bit louder, makes that reel really sing. This is the platinum color here. It's also available in just the classic black, but I took out the platinum color here because a lot of my other videos I just do the black ones, so I thought I'd do the platinum version of this. But the black's same thing, just black color. I think it has even the same hardware color, the bronze. It's just a black reel and frame. So that is the new Ross Animas reel, and they did a really good job with this reel. Oh yeah, and this is the 5/6 size that I have here. I think they have a 3/4, 4/5, 5/6, and then a 7/8. So this is the 5/6, which is probably the most popular size, I would think, for most trout fishermen. So that is the new Ross Animas reel.